This video from the Rwanda National Police provides a comprehensive overview of the newly digitized and automated process for getting a driving license in Rwanda. The title translates directly to Getting a Driver's License Using Technology. Here is a full English translation and breakdown of the key stages shown in the video. Reception and identification check. When a candidate arrives at the Testing and Licensing Department headquarters, they are greeted by police officers who verify their credentials. At the reception and registration desks, officers confirm the candidate's national identity card, check their fingerprint data, and verify that they are registered on the system for that specific test date. Theory test, computer-based. For the theoretical exam, candidates enter the computer-based testing room. An officer scans their identity details and fingerprints to assign them to a specific computer terminal. The theory test is conducted entirely on a digital interface, featuring multiple-choice questions on traffic rules and road signs. Medical check, physical assessment. Before proceeding to the practical driving track, candidates must undergo physical examinations. In the physical check room, medical practitioners assess the applicant's vision and hearing capabilities to ensure they are physically fit to safely operate a motor vehicle. Practical driving field test. The next phase is monitored from the Vehicle Testing Control Tower, overlooking an automated driving testing arena. The test measures driving accuracy on a 100-point scoring scale where automated tracking systems deduct points for mistakes. Candidates must score at least 80 out of 100 to pass. The field test differs depending on the requested license category. Category B, light vehicles. Candidates go through various field obstacles, including a steep slope start, hill start, driving through a zigzag course, navigating a roundabout, and performing parallel parking, all within a strict time frame of 12 minutes and 38 seconds. Inside the test car, an interactive tablet system guides the driver, manages the timer, and connects them directly via audio to the control room. It also includes an emergency braking test where the candidate must safely stop the vehicle and activate double indicators within 2 seconds of an alarm sounding. Rules of the Automated Driving Arena. Regulations Summary. The definitive driving test consists of 2 parts, a field test in the arena and a public road test. To pass the test, a candidate must score a minimum of 80 out of 100 points. The candidate starts with a perfect score of 100 points. Points are automatically deducted for any mistakes made during the course. Scoring below 80 results in immediate failure. The entire field test must be completed within 12 minutes and 38 seconds, keeping strict compliance with all rules and signs in the arena. There are 9 sections to the automated driving testing arena: the start test, the slope, hill start, the zigzag course, roundabout 1, 2, and 3, T-parking, reverse parking, parallel parking, emergency braking, gear change, and speed control, then crossing the finish line. The test starts when the candidate places their fingerprint on the designated scanning machine inside the vehicle to authorize the session. The candidate must start driving within 30 seconds of receiving the signal from the automated system. The candidate must indicate he or she is ready to start by using the left signal indicator before starting to move, then switch it off after crossing the start line. The candidate must drive onto the incline and come to a complete stop using the foot brake, the slope, hill start. The car must remain stationed for at least 3 seconds, but must not exceed 9 seconds. The vehicle is also forbidden from rolling backward by more than 30 centimeters, as this will lead to an automatic deduction of points or failure. After the candidate moves from the slope section, the candidate will drive to the next section, the zigzag course, following the road markings for direction while ensuring the candidate does not cross any solid lines. The zigzag course. The candidate must navigate through the zigzag course following the arrow markings. They must strictly stay within the lane, avoiding touching or crossing the solid white border boundaries. Roundabout 1. On approaching the roundabout, the candidate will use the left indicator to signal intention to join the roundabout and switch it off after joining the roundabout. the candidate is strictly forbidden from exiting the roundabout on the first exit and must use only the second exit to exit the roundabout. The candidate must use the right indicator light to signal the intention to exit and switch it off after exiting the roundabout. Parallel parking. The candidate has a maximum of 2 minutes to successfully park the vehicle inside the designated parallel parking zone. The tires are permitted to touch the inner solid white lines, but the vehicle body is strictly forbidden from crossing over the secondary boundary indicators, as this results in points deduction. Emergency braking. During this phase, the automated system triggers a sudden audible alarm signal. The driver must react immediately by coming to a complete stop within 2 seconds. By the 3rd second, the double indicator, hazard lights, must be switched on. By the 5th second, the driver can turn off the hazard lights and proceed with the course. This surprise test is not fixed to one location. Drivers must remain alert at all times. Roundabout 2 and 3. The driver navigates through the remaining roundabouts following the exact same regulatory guidelines as the first one, making sure to indicate correctly and maintain proper yield protocols. T parking, reverse parking. The driver must reverse the car into a T or garage layout within 2 minutes. The driver must align the vehicle centrally and avoid crossing the white boundary lines on either side. Gear change and speed control. For Category B, when the car reaches this specific straight stretch marked by a speed limit sign, the driver must accelerate from first gear into second gear, crossing a speed threshold of 20 kilometers per hour, and then smoothly decelerate back before crossing the final white line. The final section of the test is actually crossing the finish line to end the test. Come to a stop, park, and getting your test final results. Driving out on public roads. During this portion, an onboard tablet automatically tracks performance metrics such as acceleration, lane discipline, trajectory alignment, and reaction time at intersections, while an accompanying police officer evaluates the driver's general behavioral awareness. The system delivers an instant digital pass or fail result once the road test is concluded.